And still talking politics, the candidate of the Action Democratic Party in the June 18th governorship election in Ekiti State, Kemi Elebute-Halle, has said it is time for a woman to emerge governor of the state after the expiration of the present administration. Elebute-Halle urged Ekiti people to brace up and tighten their belts for the task ahead by doing the needful to move the state forward. She described women as the best managers of human and capital resources and assured that they will perform better than men if given the chance to manage the affairs of Ekiti State come June this year. She now joins us for a conversation. It's good to have you on Newsday, Kemi.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, I'll start with this. Between a genuine call to serve the people of Ekiti State and the usual agitation for more women in governance, which school of thought do you subscribe to and why?
Of course, genuine. Every person that comes into a business, especially political business, usually have something behind, a motive behind it. And you could tell from the agendas they have. Most of these people that come into politics these days, I am sorry, they don't even have any agenda. And that has been the peculiar case in Ekiti State for the last 24 years, I'll tell you. And people have been bought over and over and over again, and people have sold their conscience to what they call the Bonsebe. And, because of that little bit, people could not define habits from values. And so people have lost total values in whatever it is that is called politics. People just politic with people's life and destiny, and people people are used to it because nobody is actually there to sensitize them, to let people that this awareness, to let people know how can somebody come into government without any agenda? Then what do you expect from them? They don't even have any agenda. They don't have any good agenda. And I was telling myself when a particular candidate came out, and I was like, oh, you came out, and what he has in mind is continuity. And I asked the people of Ekiti State, please tell me, continuity of what? Continuity of lack of job? Continuity of lack of electricity? Please, what are these people really portraying? What are they continuing? So people could not even know what they really want to sell to the people. So I would tell you that I have genuine intention for Ekiti people. I want to develop Ekiti, and I have done it severally through direct impact. I've impacted lives and destiny. I have employed people directly. I have paid school fees directly. I have paid hospital bills directly. I have given orphanages. I pay orphanages monthly directly. I have been able to encourage widows every month, directly. And you see some people will now say, we have policies. Policies without implementation is as good as nothing. So I would tell you that I come into politics with genuine intention of moving Ekiti State forward and taking them from the Jagudu Jeras that we have, who wants to cage people's psyche by selling them continuity agenda. Thank you.
I'm always very elated when I see women rise to the occasion. So, of course, I'm smiling more than usual because you're here. Thank you for your aspirations. But I'd like to ask you how much support you've gathered, especially stating the obvious. You are a woman vying for to be the Ekiti State governor, the first of that has ever happened. So can you tell us how much support you've garnered based on your...
Thank you so much, my sister. You never can tell the amount of people that will come to your aid when you don't start something. You never can tell how much love you can see from people when you don't have direct impact in their lives, and there's nothing there's no value you are adding. I will tell you, I am just rising in politics effortlessly. I will say that to you. I don't need to buy people's conscience. I am a founder of Dominion Group that has helped a lot of Ekiti people, not only Ekiti people, Nigerians, both Southerner, Northerner, Easterner, and Westerner. So when I came into Ekiti State, it's like, wow, it's like a walkover for me. So I will tell you, and I have said it over and over again, that I am the first. I don't want to, please, let's leave gender now, so that people will not say she's talking from the feminine side of her. You know, I want to say a candidate, okay? Let's leave the female aspect of it, so they don't know she's selling her weaknesses. No, we don't have weaknesses. I want to sell our strength, okay? I want to say that I am the first gubernatorial candidate in Ekiti State that has taken politics to the world, to the grassroots, and I don't need anybody to drag that with me. We have 177 wards in Ekiti State. You know, when I came in, they thought I was joking. You know, my certificate of return was first a shocker to a lot of them. You know, I put Ado Ekiti State on a standstill. People were wondering, do you really mean he's a woman? Even the sitting government were saying, if this is a man, we need to start packing our loads right now. So I have taken politics from word to word. Do you know what is beautiful about it? I don't want to tell you the number of words that I have gone to right now, but I will tell you what is beautiful about it. People still wait for me 2 a.m. I would start by 2 p.m. and people will still wait to listen 2 a.m. and not only ADP, including the almighty APC. I'm just grabbing. I'm grabbing them like this, left, right, and center. And I've taken my campaign in between 177 words. I have been able to cover 147 words in less than 3 months. You know, and I think that is giving them a lot of headache, I will tell you.
All right. Very good, but we will know whether it's a walkover or not when the election proper actually comes. Now, you're running on the platform of the Action Democratic Party. So
correct.
How popular is ADP in Ekiti State, beyond the usual APC and, of course, the PDP and other parties as well? And how active is your party when it comes to grassroots democracy? You know, that should be the foundation of any democratic process, beyond what you've just told us.
Let me also ask you, where was PDP and APC in the 80s? In the 80s and 90s, when we have the likes of NRC and the rest of them, where these our political leaders came out from, they were nowhere to be found. They were also struggling like other parties struggles. But somebody was there who had this courage, who believed in the vision and mission statement of politics and felt, oh, let me push a little harder. Let me push a little further. Let me invest more energy. Let me put more effort, because they were being pushed by the interest they have in the party. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Nothing is actually built on nothing. If there is no existence of ADP in Ekiti State, there would not be any platform for me to have come out. So because there was an existing structure which was not yet built properly, that is why I had a platform to build. So I'm building my own on it, on a structure that is already existing. So I will tell you, we are very formidable. ADP is a formidable party. The only credible alternative to all these parties. And I promise them, don't worry, because I'm already giving them a lot of headaches in Ekiti State and I'm everywhere. I will tell you, we are going to sweep them under the carpet. We will sweep them under the carpet and we'll ride on them. And we are going to lead them this time effortlessly.
I always ask this question, excuse me, and I'm excited about asking you this. Okay. Clearly, you know that women are marginalized when it comes to politics, like what we saw with the gender bills recently. But I'd like to ask what your agenda is for women if you emerge.
I will start by saying that statement might be wrong. Okay. Maybe that is my opinion. There is nowhere women have been marginalized. It's just that we sell out our weaknesses to the world. And I will tell you that as human beings, both men and women created by God have their strengths and weaknesses. So it is we that refuse to come out, That is why people feel that we are marginalized. If you see the things that has happened in these few days in Ekiti State, I just become so proud of the women folk that I'm able to, I'm paving the ways for all the women in the world, especially in Nigeria, to see there is no limit to what we can achieve. If I'm not strong, APC will not go and snatch my deputy governor. Why didn't they snatch the other party? I never knew that they were just cowards. They were just too simple. But you see them as, because somebody is there. Who do you choose as your leader? When you choose a puppet as a leader, they behave like that. So it is time for women to rise up. It is time for women emancipation. It is time for women liberation. And that is why I'm sacrificing my time. I will tell you, all this fear of don't go out, this one will happen, that one will happen. Anything can happen to anybody at any given point in time. It is even more risky when you don't take a risk. But I've seen that a lot of women just sit down there, they want everything to fall on their laps, and manna will fall from heaven. No way. Have you not seen women leading the world? And I was referring to it when I had an interview on NTA the other day. I told them, so why didn't they chase Queen Elizabeth of England when he ruled us in the 60s, when he became the Queen of Nigeria? That was where she started from. And she led us very well, faithfully well. Economy was robust under her leadership. It was very fine before it was handed over to Nnamdi Azikiwe in 1960 to 1963. So where is that? Where is Queen Elizabeth of our time? Where is the Akuyeli of our time? Where are those women who have portrayed themselves? I don't want to make a reference to outside the country. I want to make reference to the people around us also. Where is the Kojo Iwale of our time? If she has sat on her seat and believing that I am a woman, then how will she be able to attain the height that she has attained today? People were thinking that it was not achievable. No. She's an African. No. She's a woman. No. Is she not there right now? She is. I have a lot of things for women. A lot of developmental agenda for women. And I will say that ADP is the only party that has seen to the future of the women than any party in Nigeria, including the ruling party. Even before the agitation for 35% inclusion of women in politics, in our constitution, the mission and vision statement of ADP, they already marked 40% inclusion for women participation in politics and youth participation in politics. So I will tell you that ADP is a party of God. The party that has seen the future of the women. They feel like, no, these women must rise up. Women must be included. They are not supposed to be limited to the kitchen. And do you know the irony of it? The chairman of the party is from the north. Because some people will say, in London, they don't want women to emerge. They like to relegate them to the city room. So how come my chairman, the chairman of a party, Alhaji YY Sonny, was able to see into the future? We must call him a thin God. Because I'm sure that if men look critically, they will know that they cannot exist without the women. We gave birth to them. We nurtured them. We groomed them. And I said it, that we don't just know our values. We are the one who conceived these men. We groomed them from infant stage, to the crawling stage, to infant stage, and, to adulthood. They metamorphose under us.
All right.
So please, what is giving us the fear?
Your motherly nature and emancipation to that is well, but of course your enthusiasm, of course. But how would you go about convincing the Ekiti State electorate that a female governor is in their best interest at this point in time? Do you think to a large extent that the politics of money is beyond that?
The politics of what?
Yes, people just, when it comes to money, grabbing and stuff like that, do you think people are actually ready for a change?
Are females so poor also? I'm just asking. If it comes to money, tell me, are women so poor? Where is the for lunch of our time? Can somebody refer to us as a poor person? Please let money off it, okay? Because we have a lot of great women who are doing greatly in business, just that they don't make noise about it. So please leave money out of it. If it's money, we can match up, okay?
But
if it's money, we can match up. You're asking if Ekiti State is really ripe for women politics, when it is the right time. And when I know that every developmental agenda and every vision and mission statement, if it's not driving you now, it is not achievable. When I started this thing and I told one of my father, I said, no, I don't think Ekiti State is ripe for that right now. But he is the one calling me now, is my mentor, is my political mentor right now. And when I told him one day, I think I would like to have you as my political godfather, he said, I can't wait for it. He couldn't wait for it. But I reminded him. I said, when I told you this before, you told me maybe Ekiti State is not right for it. He said, no, I didn't say that. I only said, are you ready for it? Of course, when somebody is ready for something, there is no limit to that person's energy, and there is no limit to where that person can achieve. That is what it is. Ekiti State is right for it. They need women. They have suffered under our men for 24 years. They are craving for it. And that is why, if I had known that I would be, I would have played out the clips to you. On the street of Ado Ekiti, I just showed them love, and everybody is all there. Erelu, we know this woman is gonna win. Erelu is everywhere. Right. I am a brand, a sellable brand, and I'm everywhere on the household as an household name.
On that note, Kemi Elebute-Halle, Ekiti State governorship aspirant running. Okay, candidate, Action Democratic Party. I'd like to thank you for joining the program.
Thank you so much.